Hey Libra, this is the second half of your What Does Your Person Wish They Could Tell You for March 2021. The video got cut off, but that gave me a good opportunity to actually get some more cards so we can look deeper into this since it seems pretty juicy. So where we left off was the Justice card in reverse here. So that is your card, Libra. And with it being in the reverse, it's like this person feels that there was some kind of injustice in this situation between you and them. You might be like, I'm getting probably that you're not currently in a relationship with this person. You might still be in contact with them, but it's like I can see that at one time you were close together. You had a close relationship or connection. And I think that you guys were kind of on the same place on your journey at that time. And then all of a sudden there was like a bunch of acceleration for you, Libra. And I think that this person didn't necessarily see that that's where this was going for you. I think that they did think about you as this Queen of Wands in the upright, someone who's brilliant, talented, and independent. Like they saw all those things in you, but I don't know that they knew that you were at the 9 of Pentacles at the time. And so, or, maybe you were at the 8, but somewhere up there getting close to the 10. And now you're getting super close to the 10 of Pentacles with your career is what it seems like. You could be a small business owner or self-employed, but an entrepreneur or somebody who's just like really moving up in the world right now. And so this person, I think, felt like a little bit left behind for some reason. They may just be like a codependent person, and you may not have been aware of how codependent they were until you started to move up. So right when the video cut off, I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck, which was the 3 of scrolls here. I don't know if it was reversed or not, but anyway, this person feels like there was some kind of heartbreak. Me not remembering which way I put the deck down could be that, there was like heartbreak for the both of you in this situation, something that just, you wish it didn't have to be that way. So I wanted to look more at this injustice, and see if there's anything super specific there that this person would like to tell you about that, but feels like they can't for some reason. So what is this Justice reversed about how Libra's person is feeling? Okay, so as you can see, these flipped out over here on the hope and awareness in the reverse. So that's something we talked about in the first video. So we have distance, so divide, separation, and discord. So this person is aware that there's a separation. They're aware that there's distance between you. They're aware that there's no unity between you. There's no connectedness, no harmony, no equilibrium. They're just feeling like really out of balance with your energy. And also with this distance card, it talks about how this bird here, there's like one that's trying to talk to the other, and the other one is totally disinterested in hearing it at all. And, these are very mirroring cards as well. So if you're an empath, Libra, you might be still kind of sensing these things strongly from this person. That might be why you're curious about knowing how they're feeling about you right now. So then we have the key, which is mystery, moving forward, and knowledge. So you're likely feeling too like, there's just not closure in this situation. Like I know the emotions here, or I know the like energetic intensity behind this, like, injustice, like a three of swords energy, So you're like, is there still something for me to learn here? Did I just not see the key in this? Like, what was the purpose of this all? So then we have identity, which is recognition, self-awareness, and examine. So this is a very much like looking at the past card. So I think that, again, this is somebody that you did know at one time. You might have known this person for a long time. So you're just kind of like, or you're just re-examining, your past with this person. But the identity card really specifically talks a lot about childhood stuff. So this person could just have gotten like triggered about something. Something was triggering them that didn't necessarily super have to do with you, even though a lot of times when we're in those situations, it sure does seem that way, right? But it might really not. So then we have the contemplation card, which came out in reverse: reflections, rumination, and musings. So yeah, again, especially with this awareness in the reverse, these are practically like the same thing. This person is really avoiding looking at the deeper meaning of like what happened or how they're feeling about you or what happened, or about your relationship. They're really avoiding looking at that this is triggering something about their childhood. So, and like I said, with this person could be somewhat codependent. And a lot of times codependency is something that is seeded in our childhood, something that might have to do with our parents. Oh, which reminds me that this Nine of Pentacles could definitely be a parental figure. You know, there's kind of like an older woman depicted here. So whoever this, I mean, I think it's you. I think this Queen of Wands is your energy, even though that's a fire sign. You know, this could be like your mother or a maternal figure in your life. It also could be that this maternal figure is the person in Libra in your person's life, like their mom, their grandmother, likely their mom. So maybe something about you moving up, and like it's career oriented, it's pentacle oriented, money oriented, that this person is like viewing you kind of in this motherly way, which is totally like a codependent thing too. And that's triggering for them for some reason. Maybe they feel, Libra, like you will have too much control, or like then you'll feel like you're over them or better than them or something. So, Spirit, in the closing of this reading for Libra, what do they need to know? What's the final message that their person wishes that they could tell them? So they wish they could tell you that they're not actually moving on. So even if you are in no communication, you're in separation, that this person may make it appear like they're moving on from you and not thinking about you anymore, especially with this awareness that was in reverse. You know, they're like, I'm not thinking about it. This, you know, I'm just walking away. That's actually not the truth. They are not moving on. And they are having trouble coping with it, actually, with this Just Breathe card. So this also could be like synchronicities that are coming in for this person, Libra, that they are also trying to avoid. But it also just makes me think that at the same time as that they're not moving on from you and this and what they feel here, they also like aren't moving on from the fact that it could have to do with childhood issues or shadow work stuff, because they're just trying to avoid thinking about that at all. So then we have the lead card here, which is in reverse. So this is like the Emperor in reverse. So this person isn't taking the lead. This person is, I mean, honestly, what this is saying to me is that this person is still seeing themselves as somewhat of a child. You know, like I guess when they get into a relationship and the dynamic changes or shifts, they just like can't roll with like the punches or like roll with the tides, you know. That makes them feel like they did when they were young. So because the Emperor in the upright, or this lead card in the upright, is a very masculine, very fatherly type figure. So yeah. And then we have reach out, which is in the reverse. So yeah, they'd like you, they wish they could tell you that, you know, I think this is actually that they wish that you could reach out, since you are appearing here more as the feminine figure. You can be masculine or feminine, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of feminine cards here, and then there are some masculine. It's like we don't have just one or the other. So anyway, this person wishes that you would reach out, and like they, I think they're kind of waiting on it. They're wishing for that, and they also like wish they could tell you that that's something that they're thinking about. Like, I wish that you would reach out, but maybe you, obviously, because of how I'm acting, I'm saying this as the other person in this situation, have been trying to like make you think that I've been moving on though. So, you know, it doesn't really get you anywhere. So then in the final outcome, this person has darkest fears. So this has really like deeply triggered this person in some way, and it is like all their darkest fears not coming true, but coming to their front of their mind. You know, like the shadows are being shown, stuff about their own shadow self is being shown, and they're kind of running away from it. And I mean, that's a natural part of the process when this shadow work is shown to you. So, you know, I mean, this is a hard spot for this person, I guess, is what they wish they could tell you, Libra. Like, it's hard for me to integrate all of this stuff into my mind. I mean, you know, and I'm like putting little like, you know, parentheses around this. Like, obviously when you're trying to avoid it, that's hard, but you know, having compassion for this person, this is a hard time for them. Maybe they have been able to avoid, you know, when this stuff comes up, when this stuff gets triggered for them, maybe they've largely been able to just avoid it, and then it like goes away. But they can't stop thinking about it in this situation. And yeah, I mean, they're not moving on. They think about you a lot is what I'm getting here. So that's what I have for you, Libra, for mid-March. I hope you enjoyed it and that it was helpful for you. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Obviously, you can visit my website. And if you would like to subscribe, I would really encourage you to do so, because there was energy all over this reading about your career, even though it was totally like not about your career. It came up a bunch of times. So I'm going to do that next for you, Libra, and see what exciting things are happening for you there, because it seems like you're really like about to blow up or like are blowing up right now. So yeah, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.